Hello friends, it's Chari and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a video I did film with my sister. We are posting it on both of our channels. It has a lot of content because I have not filmed with her since May. When you get to the finishes portion of the video, there may be some repeat finishes that you saw in my previous video. I did finish up October, so that one will be in there, which I know I talked about before. So hopefully you enjoy this video, even if there's a little bit of repeat content. Hello.
Hello. This is a floss tube that I promised everyone that we would catch up with Chari, my sister.
Because I haven't done one since May.
So she actually just did her very first on her own floss tube video.
I did.
And she showed a lot of
all the things I finished in 2023. Finished, not the things I stitched, because if it wasn't finished, I didn't show it. I'll show those today.
Which was a lot.
A lot. 59. I kind of wish it was 60.
Holy cow.
I like round numbers.
Almost 5 a month. I'm happy if I finish 5 a year.
Well, they're very small. Some are very small. I could finish them in a day.
Well, mine are not finishable in a day.
That's why this is good, because you're different than me and everybody gets to see different things. Yours are 5 years. Mine are 5 days.
Yes. I've been working on mine for 7 years, some of them.
I used to work on big projects too. It's just, I like getting things finished, and
I like finishing
the joy of
things
completion.
Too. And I really like starting things.
How many things?
I'd rather start it than finish it, and I'd rather start it than
do you have like a crazy amount of things that you've started?
No. 16 whips that were not started whenever I was very young.
Okay.
16 whips that were started within the last 5 years. Okay. 7 years.
Why do you laughing?
Because that's a lot.
I probably have 16 whips that I started in the past year.
I had thought about doing WIPGO this year.
What is WIPGO?
WIPGO is kind of like a stitch along, like bingo. So do you have a piece of paper?
No, there's no paper in this house.
There's no paper in this room?
This room is entirely full of papers.
I will sketch real quick.
It's like a flow chart over here. Oh, it is like bingo.
Yeah.
So it's 25 things.
So it's 24 things, whips, or, I mean, you could new start, whatever.
She's drawn a bingo card. What do you put in the squares? You put in your projects in the squares?
So you put whatever you want in the square, as far as like a really big project might be like 5 days, with a head.
So you're not could be putting just like finished project, you're just putting different things in the squares.
Yes, like 2,000 stitches on such and such project.
And so you make your own card.
And so you make your own card with all of your own projects and your goal for that, like so many stitches or so many hours or so many days that you worked on it. And then in January, they'll call to number. I don't know who calls. This is like
who's they?
This is like a outstanding person. I don't know. But like,
would you like me to call you?
For January, I think that they call
P2.
Like G2 and I5 or something like that. So whatever you had in those spaces in January is what your goal is.
For January.
Yeah.
So how do you know what they called? Is it like posted on the interwebs?
Well, how do you know what
they called? This is the one thing that I don't know about.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to research.
Right. So if you go to Instagram and you search the hashtag WIPGO, you can see on other people's cards that they've
the cross stitch gods have called G2 and I5.
And so if this said like 1,000 stitches on Victorian charm, then you would try in January to hit 1,000 stitches on Victorian charm.
So right now your goal is you need to make a card. A WIPGO card.
But see, I thought about doing this, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because we were just talking about how many projects. Okay. You'd have to have 24 things.
Not necessarily, because you could make 2 of them the same thing. You could have 5 days on heat and like 3 days on whatever. You could change it up. I mean, because your projects are so big, you're not going to finish them.
No, but you don't have to just do this either in January. You could work on something that's not on your card. Stitchers do. I'm saying a lot of stitchers do this.
Okay.
WIPGO.
But you're not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it this year. I want to pick whatever I work on.
I was about to say you could do your spinny wheel that you were doing for your colors.
Because you know how it is. Like there's a day you come home from work and you're just like, oh, I really don't want to stitch on that. I want to do this other thing.
I get it.
Or I just want to sit here and do pencil puzzles all night.
Not me.
I showed this on the last video that I did for FLOSSTUBE, and I was talking about how dark the fabric was. I just wanted to let everybody know that I put the fabric into boiling water for a little while, and it did lighten up some, and I'll show that picture.
Okay.
On here.
Do you have the 2 beside each other?
I do. And so I'll post that up on the video so you can see it more clearly. But it did lighten up some to be more...
take out some of the dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
The boiling water was purple, which I thought was weird because...
Well, black dye is purple. It has a purpley tint to it.
I should know this stuff.
You should know this stuff. Didn't you dye some stuff before?
Yeah, I've dyed some hair.
So I got some... Now, granted, I haven't done a video with Staci since May. So there's been... fall, Halloween, Christmas. So you're going to see some of that. So I bought this pattern from Primrose Cottage that says, I love fall most of all because I do. And I think it's really cute. Now I haven't done anything with it or not. I just have the pattern. I also bought, let me pull it out of the plastic so it's not shiny. This is from Plum Street Samplers and I think it's really cute. Bony bunch, like the little skeletons.
Threads provided by Weeks Dye Works.
Yeah, I haven't bought any threads. I just bought the pattern because I liked the pattern, so it'll get put away till next Halloween, to be honest.
I like the one on the back better.
The Quaker. That's like the, so me and my stitchy friends, which you can join if you want, Staci, are doing the Valentine Quaker. They just released a Valentine Quaker that's all pink. You stitch it all with one thread. That's the fancy floss, so the variegation comes out. But we're going to stitch the Valentine one together.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put the information below.
So you can join on the south.
Yeah. And then I got some fabric.
I thought you were saying I could join your friends.
Whoa.
I don't have any friends.
Technically, you've already joined the friends because we talked about you.
Oh.
Like, they know who you are. They know who Staci is. I bought some fabric to try.
Oh, I love that fabric.
This is mine. Keep your hands off. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty big. You probably have some.
What is that?
It's Lugana. 28 count Lugana, and the color is called Peppermint Sparkle, although there's no sparkle in it.
Oh,
I'm trying to fold it back up. It's not opalescent though. I think that's just the name. It's from Fabrics by Stephanie. I'll flip it back over.
I'm trying to find some blue / purpley opalescent for a project, and I cannot find.
I think I have something you can use. I didn't pull it in here actually, and I should have because it's technically a whip. I just haven't done much on it. And then this one is also from Fabrics by Stephanie, called Jaded. I thought it was pretty. And then along the same lines, this is from Fabrics by Stephanie too, but it came via a friend who ordered it and then sent it to me. This is called Juniper. And this is for a specific project, a chart that I bought. There's glitter on it because her card, she said it had glitter.
God, glitter. You're never going to get rid of it.
It was big glitter. It came off. For a hands-on design Christmas chart that we purchased as part of the Jingle Ball. Do you know what the Jingle Ball is?
No.
Sad about something. I bought this little pattern. There's a bunch of these. I only bought one. It's the Secret Santa series.
Silent Night. Is that a question mark after Silent?
Yeah, they all kind of had little like. Well, because he's blowing on a horn.
It is a silent night.
No, it's not. He's blowing on a horn, so it's a question. They were all a little, like, kind of had things saying like that. You'd have to go look them up. I don't remember. Bought some little pins because I used some of my pins, so I bought some more because I was going to use them for another project. I bought some pink splatters.
That has paint.
Yeah, it has splatters on it. Can you see
it?
I think I might stitch our Quaker on this, the Valentine Quaker. This I bought, but I think I'm not going to use it. Because you know the ornaments, the Christmas ornaments we were discussing earlier, the dimensions, that's on 18 count.
Well, not on this video.
I know we didn't discuss it on this video, but I thought I bought this to be like, oh, I could try this instead of 18 count because it's 36. But I think I might just do it on the 18 count Ada. I think that might be too much for me. I'm already nervous about 18 count, so I think I should not try it on an even weave.
Yeah, I would do the Ada. If you're going to do
If Stacy says do the Ada, the linen girl over here, then I guess I should do the Ada.
Well, if you're nervous about 18 count Ada, then you'll be worse about.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're sisters, y'all. We just got to deal with each other.
And I bought these two little charts, which we'll just put aside till next winter, Christmas, whatever.
Cute. I like those.
And then I bought this because I want to make these for a friend. I'm going to get it out of the bag. Coastal Holiday. They're cute. And I also got the floss. I love color. And I bought this little pattern. I like the little houses. And I just pulled floss from my stash. So these are the colors I want to use. I have this, which I can't show you a picture of because there's not a picture on the chart. These are sheep.
There's not a picture on the chart?
No,
wow.
The chart is, I'll put my hand over it. This is the chart. You buy the button and you get the chart for free, so there's no picture.
Oh.
But I can find the picture on the internet and we can stick it in here of what it's supposed to look like. But I have little sheep. This is on a 25 count, so it's a little bit bigger. The name of the color is moss green. And the little button will go on there. So it's 3 sheep that says Merry Ewe. Ewe as in a sheep. Not ewe as in gross. I can see the look on your face.
No,
and I know what
I'm like, what is that supposed to be? Eve? Merry Eve?
Yeah, I guess so. They all have ewe and sheep things in the titles.
Ew.
And I have another one in this bag, but I haven't started it yet. And it says, have you any wool?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 something's full.
3 bags full.
3 bags full.
Here's one. This is the Seaside Tiny Town. So when I had my little trip out to Missouri with my Stitchy friends, we stayed at a friend's lake house, and we went on a long road trip to Color and Cotton because they had just opened. Ooh. So I picked my own Color and Cotton colors for my Seaside Tiny Town. So I got pretty far.
Wait. So that Color and Cotton brand is a store?
They have a store.
Oh. Okay.
But they have a website too. So I bought the fabric there. I have no idea what color it is because they don't put the names on there. Are you going to hold this? I'll show my colors. I've changed a color or two as I've gone, but I picked them out while I was there. It is a 28 count Lugana, but it says limited edition, so it doesn't have a color on it. Limited edition fabric. So when I get done, I'm gonna write these out so people will know what I used, because I just started picking colors. So this is I think the chart uses
I like the teals and stuff.
Most of the chart is called for is classic colorworks, and I like the colors, but I wanted it to be a little brighter. So
yeah.
It's been fun.
Color.
My friends helped me pick. Nicole helped me pick colors. We were sitting there with the pattern, which I already owned the pattern at home, but they had it in the store. We were sitting there with the pattern, looking at the colors, like pulling them out, laying them on the table on the fabric. It was fun. It's like a team effort. Back to my sheep virtues, which I kind of stopped because I got distracted by other things. Like other stitches I wanted to do during fall and winter and Christmas. So now I'm back to my sheep because there was 12 and I was going to do one each month. This is number, hold up. Let me see.
Yes.
This is number 6.
Simplicity.
And all I need to do to finish this one is the border.
I just decided in my brain.
Yes.
That I think I will do WIPGO.
Okay. Heard it here first.
Because I can put... and I can make the goals small.
You make your own card.
Like 1,000 stitches.
That's a lot. You can make the card fit to you. Yep. Okay.
So, I'd like to show a finish, not of this year, or last year, or the year before that.
Or even this decade.
Not even after the millennium.
In the 1900s.
So, in 1998, this is one of the stitches that Chari finished. Sisters are special.
I don't even remember this, but 98. I was 10.
1998.
No, wait, 98. I thought you were saying
Susie
89.
Sue.
98.
She was 19.
Yes, that's right. I was thinking 89, which I would have been 10. So, yeah, 19. 19. Was I? So I was in college. So I stitched this in college to send it home to you?
I don't know.
In the mail?
But I would assume that you probably did something because this frame is not what you would have picked.
That frame is 100% Mom's.
And
we were laughing at this earlier.
I think you would have been a little bit more design.
I think we should update the frame and properly put it in there. Unless you just really love the frame because of the nostalgia. What else do you have there?
I showed this on my last FLOSSTUBE video, but it was not made into a stocking yet. It was just the stitching.
So it was finished but not fully finished?
Right. So it was a FO, but not a FFO.
It was a faux, not a FFO.
That's right. And now it's a FFO. it has been made into a stocking by Mom, the seamstress in the family. It's on Navy Ada, and it took me,
stats.
I have stitching log here. So total, it took me 111 hours, and it's over 18,000 stitches.
Very impressive.
About 3 stitches per minute, and then back stitching also. There's a lot of back stitching in it, but that's what makes it beautiful.
Are you gonna hang this up next Christmas since you just got it finished?
Oh, I had it up this Christmas, and it's still up right now.
You didn't put any, but you didn't do the banner at the top.
No,
because you didn't want to put somebody's name.
Yeah, and I thought the banner by itself without a name would look funny. So there's no, it doesn't need it.
You could write Noel.
It doesn't need it.
Okay, fine. It's too late now. It's already sewn up anyway.
That's right. So I'm gonna scroll. We're gonna do a scroll.
I already did a scroll. Oh, my bags fell over while we were doing that.
So, that's one thing I was going to show.
Okay.
And then the other thing I'm going to show actually is
that the right direction?
Compilation?
Not a compilation. Why did you have to say that? Now I can't think of the word.
Anyways, it's another project that Chari stitched a long, long time ago, and she didn't finish it. Guess who finished it? Me.
The one that likes to fill stuff in now, because I like small things now. This is the, what is it called? Blue Moon Angel?
Blue Moon Angel by Lavender and Lace. And probably out of print because God only knows. Oh, wait, I can tell you. God's not the only one that knows. Copyright 1995.
That's not the only one that knows. No.
Copyright 1995 by designed by Marilyn Leave It in Bloom.
It was a team effort. I don't know what word you were trying to think of, but
yeah, it was a.
Is this the right way up? Yeah.
Yeah, there's gold beads that go all the way around here and around her halo. So what Chari did basically, I'll show a picture of that on the video. She did pretty much the whole dress, her head, and most of the moon. And then I finished up with the ribbons, the rest of the moon, and her wings. And I did the beads.
And she gave it to Mom for Christmas.
From Chari.
She did put, where is it? Because I did most of the work and then stopped. She did put my initials on there, which was my initials before I was married. And Mom was like, those aren't right. And
because she stitched on this before she was
Staci
married.
said, it's right for when we started this project.
Yeah, it's right for what most of the stitching was
for
done.
The correct, yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's all that I have.
Got all your finished things?
It is.
Now it's time for mine. We'll go back to the sheet. What's funny is I thought I had all my finished. Actually, no, this is right. I think this is the only one I've finished since what we showed in May.
What?
Well, because I had done.
You finished 59 things, and this is all that you've done since May?
No, of the sheep.
Oh.
See why this is more entertaining when there's two people.
Oh my god.
Of the sheep specifically.
Gotcha.
I think I had done 1 through 5 and started this one. No, this is 5. This is number 5. I had done 1 through 4 and I had started on this one when we did a floss tube together in May. So this is the only Sheep Virtue I have finished. And then Simplicity is almost finished. Number 6 is almost finished. Okay. Does that make more sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And some of these I showed in my finished video, so I won't spend too much time on them. These are all from a book called Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee. And I have finished 5 of them. Here's the trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
And I'm not gonna go through all the statistics of these as far as fabric and stuff, because that is all in my finishes of 2023 video. This one,
which you can find on her,
is called Pumpkin Brew, I think. She's really cute. I like her tiny little spiders.
Pumpkin Brew.
All right. Then we have Broomhilda.
Broomhilda with the pumpkin face.
Pumpkin head. I just kept calling her Pumpkin Head. Me and my friend Heather were both stitching these, and I just kept calling it Pumpkin Head. And then this little ghost, he's kind of a mix of 2 patterns. So there's one that says Ghosts and Goblins.
Halloween
and
Delivery.
That's not that one. It's the one that says Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins.
It has the ghost sitting on the letter B, and I just didn't want the words, so I stitched him, and then I took one of the pumpkins from that one with the cats and put it underneath him like he's sitting on the pumpkin.
Which is called Boo Cats.
Because I'm not a cat person, I'm never gonna stitch those cats.
No, I don't blame you, not one bit.
What was the other one you just had? Delivery, something delivery.
It's the one with the bird.
Yeah, well, so this is really kind of more a whip. I'm not done with it yet. But it's the pumpkins in the wheelbarrow. That's why I got distracted and didn't work on the sheep anymore.
Oh, sheep.
Do you need a minute? We'll be back with you in a moment.
We're very professional.
This one is called, there's the pattern. Hands-on design.
Just called 4th of July.
4th of July. It's part of the Plaid All Year collection. So there's that one. And then I also stitched this one that is called Red, White, and Bloom by Cherry Hill Stitchery.
I like the more colorful like that.
And then, where's my other patriotic one? Oh, it's over here. It's in this pile. Because it's actually fully finished on a board. I do need some ribbon.
An FFO.
So this one is not exactly like the pattern which I talked about in my other video. There's 2 in this.
Like the trees.
There's 2 in this one. I'll stitch this one this year. But I took out the words Preserving Liberty and made it shorter so it fit on my board. And then I changed the 1776 to my own font. You can see I was doing it on some graph paper. So yeah.
That's a very long flag.
I added the star button. It was a stitch star, but I like the button better.
Me too. And I'm not a button person. I mean, I like buttons on cross stitch and stuff. I just don't like them on my clothes.
She has a very strong hatred for buttons. So the little sheep that I showed earlier that I don't have a picture of, I only have the chart. I stitched this one that says "Long may you wave," and there's a little beehive button that'll go here.
Oh, cute. So maybe it's supposed to be Happy You.
Marry you.
Marry you. Instead of Mary Eve.
I guess it's up for personal interpretation. It can be whatever you want it to be. What else? Pumpkin Farm Petites, Little House New York. I stitched the barn. He's done. This one's on 32, so it was a test of my patience.
The barn is the best one.
That's why I started with the barn. My question is, should I started on the pumpkin patch on this side, but should I put them together and make like a 4 square instead of 4 separate things?
Yes.
There you have it. Okay.
Decision made.
Done. And done. Let's see what else I have down here? Oh, let's do these because I finally finished. The season of celebration, but my colors are different. So I know last time we did a video, I had gone, well, we did the video in May. I kept up with this one mostly. So I had gotten through May. And then I finished June, which is really cute. And then I finished July. Corn. And I finished August. And then I got distracted by things and I didn't really finish September and October until December. So I finished November in November. Oh. I'm doing this in order of when it was actually finished.
Oh, okay.
I finished that in November, and then before November was over, I started December because I was determined to finish. So I finished that one, and then once I was done with that in December, I picked up September, finished September, and then I picked up October
again,
and I just finished this like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So this one in my finish video was not technically a finish yet because I hadn't finished all this stuff. But it is finished now. They're all finished and I need to fully finish them.
That's a lot of finish.
But that was my wanting to do one a month. It was kind of nice because everything was already kitted. And so when I'd finish something else, I could just pick it up and know that I could start on the next one.
Christmas.
Oh,
that looks like an older.
I know. I like the very retro style. This was
vintage.
From a pattern from the Jingle Ball. So this isn't out yet. It's called Winter Deer.
I see you used a hoop.
I used a hoop. Yeah, it hasn't been ironed. But I bought
you like in hand.
No, I do both. When it's little, like those little ones we just looked at, I'll hold it in my hand. When it's like a big piece of fabric, I use a hoop. I used a hoop on that little barn. When it's kind of more flexible fabric, I have to use a hoop or I'll go crazy. But the Ada that the season of celebration was stitched on was a little stiffer, so I could hold it in my hand. And also, I had already cut my squares down, and the hoop didn't really fit. We'll see. Oh, let's go back to Halloween for a minute, because I forgot about this one.
We fly!
This one, this one hangs. We'll have to put a picture in because it hangs on a post that I painted. That came from Chantel's 141 Design Company. But I stained it and painted the little, there was an etched line, and then I decorated it, and then I painted the stand that it hangs on from these. And this was a stitch along with Nicole.
I like this green. You could use that for my...
This green is a colored cotton green. You can use it. Because I just picked my colors out. I had a piece of fabric left over from something else that was called Cocoa. And then I just picked out my colors because these are not the colors in the chart. I think everything's green in the chart, like all the words, maybe. So this is green, I made it orange. This is green, I made it purple. The bell of the ball. So I need to make it into an ornament.
Looks like a quilt.
I did change the colors a little bit. I did print this out. I didn't have it printed earlier. It's hard to see. Because there's like 2 greens. And I changed it to like a teal. I want to stitch this one again in some other colors too because I think it's pretty. Alright, so that's that one, which is hands-on design, and it was from the Jingle Ball too, so that one's not out there for everybody yet. And then,
out there for everybody.
For mass consumption, I stitched this guy.
Whoa!
It's complete. I changed some of the threads out. This is like Winter Tide by Coloring Cotton, and I used Jolly Suit for his jacket.
Yeah, I like the teal better than, or the more teal color better than just the light blue.
The blue. So the blue was because I stitched this first, which is Oh Christmas 3.
Oh Christmas 3, oh Christmas 3.
And see how it has blue for the words, but I like red. I love red regardless, so red for Christmas for sure. So these are Oh Christmas 3. And I use Jolly Suit Red for the words. But I didn't want to use the same red for the words on Pierre Noel because his jacket is red, so I had to do a blue, but I liked the more tealy blue. So yeah, I finished them in the little ornaments. Got my little name on the back. Look, did you see I bought some labels too?
Ever emblem?
I don't know if it was the same place or not.
I got some labels. Oh, I can show
your labels.
My Christmas present.
Oh, okay, we'll show that at the end. I didn't know what you were talking about. And then I also stitched this. I stitched all 5 of these on the same piece of fabric, and then I made a pillow. It's my first pillow. I'm very proud. I was nervous about sewing the rickrack in there, but it's cute. And it has my name on the back.
With pins.
The pins. This is why I bought some more pins. Because I bought those pins. I bought the pins initially because I wanted to use them for my season of celebration to like stick in the top with a bow. Do you want to know why I have pins in this? Other than they're cute.
I thought it was just because
I have a slightly bigger blob of hot glue under my bow than I wanted, and so I had to hide it a little bit. I like them, so I'm kind of glad. It was a happy accident. And I just picked out my own colors for this too because the pattern's on like it's not on a dark fabric. And I think it's mostly green. And again, I like red, so I did red words. So there's that. Oh, here's the pattern.
Oh,
it's cream colors and greens.
I like the chalkboard fabric better. Way more better.
Way better. And then there's this one I finished, which is called A Classic Christmas. And I just picked my own colors because I picked my own fabric.
Told you there was a lot in this video.
Hey. It's a lot of repeats. If you watch my other video, it's a lot of repeats. Moving on.
Still going.
What's this one called? Do What You Love. You showed this in your last video, right?
Do What You Love Stitch.
Didn't you show your finished one?
I did. And I used different colors than she used. I just kind of picked my colors as I went.
And I just picked my colors before I went. Mine needs a bow. I haven't done ribbons. Everything's halfway done. I think that's all.
Everything is not halfway done. You have a lot of...
Oh, look, I found another one.
Oh.
Oh, I had so many.
Oh, look, another.
Well, it's really hard to remember what I finished since May. I'm not very organized. This one's called The Costume Party. I think that's all. I don't remember if I showed the Create Stitch in May or not. So I'll just show it again in case I didn't.
You did not.
I didn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I picked out my colors for the words because the pattern calls for them all to be brown.
How creative.
There's also like a needle and some thread, but I didn't stitch that because I do more than just stitch. So
that's them all? Are you sure?
No.
Do we need to take a second to think?
No, that's all. I mean, in my video, I had 59 finishes. But these are only the finishes since I did not make this bag. My friend Nicole made this bag.
Wow.
I know. I was very impressed. I made this bag.
Oh. With all the Independence Day stitches in it.
Yes. I wanted to make it look like a flag. that's not really like a flag. This is one piece of fabric. These are strips. So it's like patchwork, but I use a gingham fabric to make it look like patchwork. It was my first bag I did on my own. I think I did pretty good. It's not like I just go and
do you ever have a day where you just do nothing?
No. I made lots of felt things too, but this is the only one I pulled out to share. This one was hanging on Scout's little tent.
Scout's the dog.
Scout's our dog. Maybe next time it won't be such a long span, and the only reason it was this long is because you broke your leg.
Right.
So, and I'm not good at remembering what I've worked on in the last 6-7 months. So maybe I can be better about keeping records. Maybe we can do it a little sooner next time, and there'll only be like 3 things to show instead of like 30.
Yeah, and
maybe you'll have more.
I'm gonna do a WIPGO.
And you're gonna do WIPGO, so that means she's gonna get some stuff done.
So that means I'm gonna have at least.
Do you get penalized if you don't finish it? Are you gonna penalize yourself?
It's just... I mean, it's
no
just...
coffee for you today. You didn't finish your WIPGO.
So, next video, who knows when it'll be, but we'll have less things to show. And, yeah, be sure to check out the new FLOSSTUBE from Chari. She finally showed her face on her YouTube channel. It's still mostly hands, but there's face. And,
well, it's easier to do my desktop.
And yeah, sweet.
So we're gonna post things in both places now. Just kidding.
We're taking over the world.
Just 2 YouTube channels.
The Pinky and the Brain. Which one's Pinky? Probably me.
Pinky? Oh, you mean I was about to say Pinky's the skinny one and the Brain is the one with the big head, but I don't think either of us have those traits, so I'm not sure. Do you want to be Pinky?
I'm kind of Pinky, and I'm kind of the Brain also.
It's true. You could just be both.
I'll be...
Is there a third
We're a mixture.
Is there a third character?
There's not.
At all?
I don't even think that there... No.
It's been a while.
One is a genius, and the other is insane. It's just them.
Yeah, but... A lot of cartoons that have a name that's 2 characters, like Chip and Dale, there's still Donald Duck that they're trying to, like, mess with.
I don't think there is.
Okay.
But, I mean, when was that?
I don't
remember.
90s? I don't remember
so,
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sure somebody will correct us.
And the brain. Bye!
Bye!
So I hope you enjoyed that video with my sister. We will continue to film some together as well as separately. I hope that you will pop on over to her channel and give some of her other videos a view. She has a lot of videos over there. If you noticed in the beginning, she said this was season 7, so she's been making FLOSSTUBE videos for 7 years. So there's a lot of content over there as well. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed all your comments on my last video. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope I answered all the questions. If you have any questions about today's video, please leave them in the comments below, and I really enjoyed hearing from all of you. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!